Barak Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahweh, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, It's a Parade Inside of My City. Lord, will you are edified. Dear YouTube and TikTok, these videos will be used for fair use purpose only. Morant is nothing but a character. Morant's character was prescribed to mislead the youth into a lifestyle of criminal activity. Morant's character was developed to inspire the youth to become criminals, gang members, and thugs, to listen to loud music and pack guns, and also instruct or teach your daughters in regards to him, his daughter. That stupid ass slogan, it's a parade inside of my city. If you compare Ja's personality now to when he first came into the league, it's two different personalities. Ja Morant was recruited because of his raw talent for playing basketball. And because of his raw talent, he became a public figure, which has social influence, and therefore his character was created and developed to mislead the youth. And when I'm saying youth, I'm talking about Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. This man is not that fucking stupid where he would get caught twice in the same season for packing guns. Is bigger than that. Although Esau is a carnal man, he has a spiritual game plan to destroy a spiritual people, referring to Israelites. Again, this nigga is playing a role from the script he received from his handler. According to the etymon for script, it means following prescribed directions. Ja's prescribed directions came from his handler. And again, his script is associated with criminal activity and packing guns. According to Aaron Foster, a former NFL player.
It's funny, before we started taping, Aaron was telling me about how the NFL is rigged and how every year he used to get a script.
Yeah.
Day one of training camp that would get dropped off at his locker. And you would have to, it was like week 1, you'll do this. Week 2, you're going to have a hamstring injury. Week 3, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Week 4, you're going to get 3 touchdowns. And so then you just have to, did you memorize those before the season started, or would you go and rehearse the script before every game?
We were really dedicated to it, so it was more so like that's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. Like, this is what goes on, and this is what we have to do.
Practice was about practicing the script, following prescribed directions. And let me remind you that everybody on the team does not have the script. Why? Because the game has to be presented or made believable. So if everybody had the script, then therefore you wouldn't see any integrity
But it's
of the
And this
game.
rep
Only the elite players receive the script or a script, not everybody. pay close attention to what Kevin Garnett says.
I tell him some whole nother script, because it ain't necessarily nobody around him that's been like this. Ain't nobody around him been right here. Ain't nobody around him that can tell him this. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the understanding of who he is, because he ain't Ja from South Carolina no more. He Ja.
We sell our souls for money and attention.
We sell our souls for money and attention.
See, if I was talking to Ja, I'd tell him some whole nother script, because
Code word, script. See, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce are aware of these scripts. Okay? And what did KG say? I would tell him a whole nother script. And then Paul Pierce stated how we sell our souls. Okay? And Ja Morant sold his soul.
Referee's gonna miss this call.
Also, this YouTube handle is Call Me Kinfolk, okay? And he goes into the concept of gematria. And according to Wikipedia, gematria is the practice of assigning a numerical value to is the practice of assigning a numerical value to a name, word, or phrase according to an alphanumerical cipher. For example, Gangster Disciples Rep 74. Why? Because according to gematria, G is 7, D is 4. The Black Disciples claim 2-4. In gematria, B is 2 and D is 4. This further proves that Esau controlled these gangs.
Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna talk about this little Britney Spears, oops, I did it again looking at thing. I got caught on IG with my friend looking at thing. Or I'm finna get kicked out the NBA and play for Berlin looking at thing. The humiliation ritual continues with Ja Morant. Now, as y'all heard today, Ja Morant has yet again posted a video showing the gun, right? So we gonna dive in and we gonna see what's going on. Now, first and foremost, we gotta talk about the beginning, right? So it's very interesting that when Ja Morant went into the league, he came in first round, second pick, with his number being 12. 1-2, 1-2. You feel me? Now, it's very crazy knowing that and knowing the situations that he keep on getting in. So it's crazy that he keep on catching flack for flashing a gun when gun equal 12, just like the number that he wear. So it seems as if this gun is associated with his character, with his role that he playing in the NBA. You see what I'm saying?
And this is the concept of gematria, okay? And the reason why he's acting the way he does is because his character is associated with that type of lifestyle. Remember, he's playing a script. And this script is based on a psychological operation. According to Wikipedia, PSYOP are operations to convey selected information and indicators to audiences to influence their emotions, motives, and objective reasoning, and ultimately the behavior of governments organizations, groups, and individuals. See, Esau wants Israelites to remain in a mindset, a lifestyle of being degenerates. Why? Because at the end of the day, the top elite families, which are Edomites, beginning with the Rothschilds, they're trying to prolong their kingdom. So they figure the more we get them to sin, the longer our kingdom will last. Everything is spiritual warfare. And just for the record, Masonry today, James Naismith is born. And guess what? Today in Masonic history, James Naismith is born in 1861. So he was a Mason. And what did he do? He invented the game of basketball, a Mason. Further proof that Esau controls these leagues. Okay. And I want to say the guy that came up with the game of football, he was a member of the Skull and Bones. Okay. Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And what Esau does is he pay off these celebrities, these athletes, to mislead the youth, okay, in a ongoing lifestyle of being a degenerate. Because he figures the more they sin, the longer our kingdom will continue. It's all spiritual. Let's go to Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people, Israelites, and they sin against their power, let us consider this, Salakia, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by, lest their Lord Yahweh defend them, and their power before them, and we become a shame before all the world. Okay. Again, that was an example of having a spiritual game plan to defeat a spiritual people, which are us. And that's the reason why Esau pays these celebrities to promote a lifestyle of sin, because ultimately he wants Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua to continue to be disengaged from our nation. However, he never factored in the elect. And according to Revelation 14:4, the elect, beginning with the government body, the 144,000, follows Yahushua wherever he goes. Lord, will you are edified. Shalom.